So you landed on this video in search for Monday Morning Inspiration 2018. Are you dreading Mondays? Why is it that you absolutely hate Mondays so much? Comment below, I'd love to know. In this video, you are going to learn the one ultimate solution to ending your Monday blues so that you can be leading a better life and feeling more alive. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. If you want to create an impact and achieve a freedom lifestyle, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos. My name is Mark Castillo. Welcome to the Inspire, Impact, and Breakthrough to Freedom YouTube channel. So just to give you guys a brief background as to my personal story, very much like several people are doing now, I absolutely used to hate Mondays myself. Being a former student at school, I used to believe that Mondays were just the absolute worst day out of the whole week. I mean, who likes to go back to school and then go back to doing all those boring classes when instead you could just be hanging out with your friends, go partying, maybe catching up on some sleep, or doing nothing? I mean, wouldn't that sound so much better? It feels good to do, right? I even had people, even my own family, tell me that when it comes to dreading Mondays, they would just give me a response along the lines of, well, that's just how life is. Whatever that means. I used to live with this kind of mentality for such a long time, and it wasn't until I learned this one of many valuable lessons from Gary Vee, and it opened my eyes and changed my perspective on why it's so dangerous to be dreading Mondays week in and week out. Well, that wraps that on my personal story. Let's get right into the content. Are you ready for the one ultimate solution to ending your Monday blues once and for all? Are you ready? Then let's get right to it. Psst. Oh, by the way, be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Alright guys, so before I get right into the one ultimate solution to ending your Monday blues, I'm going to go on a little rant here, completely uncensored, because I see a lot of people doing this day in and day out, or I should say week in and week out. And people like to complain and dread a lot of things, especially when it comes to Mondays. And the level that I'm seeing of their complaining is just so unacceptable. The mentality of being head down and sad, not enjoying life, seems to be the way that several people are doing it with going to their jobs that they absolutely hate, or even for students going back to school and just dreading the first day, because I know that this is the time right now, this month, that students are going back to school. Many dread Mondays through Thursdays, even Friday mornings, and they're always looking forward to the weekends so that they could be partying, going shopping, or maybe sleeping in, catching up on some sleep, or probably even doing nothing for the whole weekends and just relaxing. And all those other things that you can possibly think about. You get the picture. I get horrified when people say, I can't wait for the weekends. I already just want it to come already. And now when I hear people say that, I get horrified. Because if they're doing that week in and week out, and they do that for a straight 12 months, and they rinse and repeat, that's a very scary way to live. Because you're wasting most of your life away, and you're only living for the weekends. But when you're living for the weekends, what ends up happening? If you're working a job that you absolutely hate, like let's say you work 40 hours a week, You're going to end up feeling tired and not wanting to do anything. You're just going to want to be a couch potato the entire time and just really relaxing and just not letting anybody bothering you. And you're going to absolutely hate it when Monday arrives and then the same cycle repeats again. If you are living for the weekends, if you're absolutely not only dreading Mondays, but also you're dreading Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and maybe even Friday mornings as well, you need to seriously reconsider the way you're living your life. Way too many people are wasting away their life by just living for the weekend. I mean, can you imagine just living like that week in and week out for a straight whole year and then rinsing and repeating that? Guys, that's like a whole chunk of your life gone to waste just doing that. So you seriously really need to reconsider rethinking how you're going to live your life. And so many people like to complain, oh, but you know what, Mark? This is just the way it is. I'm just going to have to accept it. No, it's not. That's bullshit. That's not how the way life is. You can absolutely do something about it. But you know what? Your fucking lazy brain doesn't want to do shit. Because you're so programmed into thinking that that's how life is. But that's such a horseshit statement. So by now in this video, you guys are probably wondering, what is this one ultimate solution to ending your Monday blues? I must know. Tell me, Mark. Tell me. Go on much higher level of thinking and understanding. I'm going to explain what I mean by this. This might help you, but I want you to imagine a worst case scenario. And I want you to imagine all the feelings that you would be feeling during that moment. What if God knocked on your door and told you that today was your last day? Would you be complaining and thinking about all the bullshit drama that's going on with your family and your friends? And would you be dwelling or obsessing over the irrelevant stuff that doesn't matter at the end of the day? How would you spend that last day? And if you're dreading your week so much, if you're dreading Mondays through Thursdays and even some of your Friday mornings, if you're not pumped every day, you need to do something different. Like I said before, you need to rethink your whole life. And you want to make sure that you make every single day count. There's a great philosophy that I learned from one of my mentors, Ace and Rich, and they said that you're not promised tomorrow, you're not promised the next day, the next week, the next few weeks, the next month, next year. There's going to come a time where all of us are going to take our last breath. It's our job to make sure that each day counts, because we don't know when our last day is going to be. And when you get to that point where you're nearing the end of your day, you got to ask yourself, did I do it my way? Did I do this my way? Am I living the life that I want? See, guys, this is higher level of thinking and understanding that you guys got to think about. Because I hate to say this, but not a lot of people are actually thinking this way. And hence why you see a lot of people wasting Mondays through Thursdays and even Friday mornings and are always looking forward to the weekends repeatedly. You gotta get out of that habit pattern. And you gotta do something different. Make each and every day count so that when you go to sleep, you will sleep better knowing that you did all that you wanted to. You spent your day the way that you wanted to, and you accomplished all that you wanted, and you did it your way. All right, so I know there's going to be at least one person that's going to say to me, Mark, you know what? It's just how life is. I mean, yes, we're going to all dread Mondays, but you know what? We got to be okay with it. There's no way that we can possibly be pumped every day. That's just how life is. Why don't you just accept that? Okay. You want to accept that? That's fine. But I want you to think of it this way for a moment. Let's just say that you kept living your life this way week in and week out for the rest of your life. And you grow old and you look at yourself in the mirror where you're weak and don't have a lot of energy. Let's say that you get to that point. You know, here's the thing, guys. You can lie to as many people as you want, but the one person that you can't lie to is yourself. So, if you look back at this moment, and if you regret and say to yourself, oh my goodness, why didn't I listen to Mark? Or why didn't I take this piece of advice before on not dreading Mondays and being pumped every day and doing all that can be done each day and doing something different? Why didn't I listen to him? I didn't even enjoy my life. And now it's it. And you want to know something, guys? For the rest of your life, you're going to be looking back at your own reflection, and that reflection is going to look at you and tell you, you chose to not do anything different with your life. And the sad part is, you have to be okay with that. So ask yourselves, do you really want to get to that point in your life? You end up looking at yourself in the mirror every morning that you wake up, and then that your reflection is going to be looking back at you and saying that you chose not to do anything with your life. You chose not to do anything differently. And would you guys be okay with that? So there you have your Monday Morning Inspiration 2018. I hope you found this helpful, and you can live by this advice by implementing this one ultimate solution to ending your Monday blues, and start taking every day seriously and not letting it go to waste. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button and leave a comment. What was your biggest takeaway from today's video? Comment below. I'd love to know. If you want to create an impact and achieve a freedom lifestyle, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my future videos, because guys, there is more to come. And if you are interested in learning about what is this program that I'm a part of, head over to the link for my #1 recommended program in the description right below this video. I appreciate you checking out this video. Go ahead and visit the link if you would like to check it out. I think you're going to enjoy what the program has to offer. Oh, by the way, be sure to check out the video in the YouTube card on how to handle the fear of the unknown, and it will allow you to achieving what is considered by many the impossible. Make sure to watch the video in the YouTube card now. Alright guys, so with that said, my name is Mark Castillo. See you all in the next video. Take care and talk soon.